people, it's your girl.
Adeola, what about the highlights?
The highlights. I forgot about the highlights, guys. You should always remember to say the highlight before the... Okay, in this episode, we're talking about the Paralympic game in Tokyo. It is over, but Africans definitely made us proud. Also, a Nigerian governor is having the area of the mouth, wishing us another president like Buhari. The devil is alive. You will understand when we get to his story. By the way, it's heartbreaking. We got to talk about Sowore's younger brother who was killed. The police said it was the herdsmen that killed him, but we'll get to understand why we still have some questions. In Guinea, we talked about the coup that kicked out 83-year-old president Alpha Conde, who was serving his third term by fire by force. And then the Gambia, my Gambia. It looks like Yahya Jammeh Mansa is coming back on the show. You won't believe, but the president has signed an alliance with Yahya Jammeh. The devil is a liar. And of course, we got to tell you guys about a new app that is connecting people of faith together locally and globally. It is called Faith Circle. Do not forget that you can always skip to the story that you want to listen to. The timestamp is right there in the description below. Of course, don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's your girl Adeola. My people, this is what happens when you win gold for the UK as a Paralympian, but your parents and your parents' parents were from Nigeria. Did you guys hear the man say, Omo wani, that is our daughter? Ladies and gentlemen, Kare Adenegan, the 20-year-old wheelchair racer. Huge shout out to you, my sister, and thank you so much. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to your family. We know that she's representing the UK, but we like to claim her as our daughter, you know. Also, huge shout out to all the African athletes at the concluded Paralympic Games in Tokyo. Ethiopia won gold in women's 1,500 meter race. Kenya won third place in the women's 1,500 meter race. Namibia won silver and bronze in the men's 400 meter race. Uganda won bronze in men's 1,500 meter race. Morocco won 4 gold as well as silver and bronze, making a total of 11 medals for Morocco, putting them at the 30th position overall. Nigeria won 4 gold medals as well as some silver and bronze medals, making a total of 10 medals for Nigeria, putting them at the 33rd position overall. South Africa won 3 gold as well as some silver and bronze medals, giving them a total of 7 medals overall, which puts them at 34th place in the world. Tunisia won 4 gold medals as well as some silver and bronze, a total of 11 medals for Tunisia, putting them at the 28th place in the world. Overall, Africans won a total of 43 medals across 8 countries, participating in 16 different sports. We are so proud of these Paralympians. You guys made us proud. Thank you so much for representing. You guys know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Translate that to English. Of course, you don't know. The person that we want, God help them to listen. Yes, it means the same thing. Basically, my people, that is the story of the president of Guinea, Conakry. Sorry, Nigerians. I know that you guys like your story to be #1 in every single episode, and we always do that. But today is starting with the coup that happened last Sunday in Guinea, Conakry. Guys, move closer. Meet 83-year-old President Alpha Conde, the man who forced himself on his people for a 3rd term by fire by force. First of all, he changed the constitution so that he could run for a 3rd term. Can you imagine? People started protesting left and right since 2019. 800 people were killed by the security forces on the directive of this man at the age of 83. You will think people who have conscience, even if they did not have conscience their entire life. Now that they are getting close to the grave, you will think they will start thinking about, let me do well, let me do good. Nah lie. Not this man, the president of Guinea Conakry. About 800 human beings, because you want to remain in power. And of course, when his party announced that he would be their candidate again for the 3rd time, we thought it was a joke. Like play, that was how the man rigged the election just to do a 3rd term by fire by force. Now see his life, The same security forces that he used to kill innocent people were the ones that turned their back on him. They toppled him in a coup last Sunday. In any case, this is how people were celebrating last Sunday in Guinea Conakry. Father, father. Can you imagine? You know, when I posted this on Instagram and on Facebook, some people were saying things that I cannot even say on this show. They are saying that this is how they will celebrate when so leaves. You know, I cannot fill in the gap, but you understand. It's so funny what the soldiers said. They said that they didn't carry out a coup. They said our action is not a coup d'etat. It only reflects the legitimate aspiration of people who want to live in an environment where basic human needs can be met. The soldiers listed their reasons for taking over power. They said, number one, because of the trampling of citizens' rights. Number two, because of the disrespect for democratic principles. These were soldiers talking. They said, number three, because of the outrageous politicization of public administration. Number four, they said because of financial mismanagement and poverty. And number five, they said because of endemic corruption. Wow. You know, I saw this video of the president after the military took over, and I couldn't help but wonder what was going through his mind in this particular video. You think he was thinking, I shouldn't have changed the constitution at all? Or maybe he was thinking, oh, I shouldn't have forced the third term on the people? Or maybe he was like, I should have just left honorably at the age of 83. What was I thinking? What else do I want? Or, you know, he may be thinking, what would these soldiers do to me now? Or maybe he was like, you know, I used to be untouchable. What happened? But someone commented on my Instagram, they said his body language says he's not yet come to terms with the fact that he's no longer the president. Now, can you guys believe that one of the soldiers that used to hold an umbrella for him was the leader of the coup? He sent this guy abroad for training. I think he went to the US. I think he went to the UK. As expected, so many African presidents have condemned this coup that happened in Guinea, including the UN, the AU, the EU, the US. Everybody is condemning this coup that happened, and rightfully so. A coup is never the solution, and a coup doesn't always have a good outcome. As you guys are familiar, the military, sometimes they don't even want to let go of power after taking over power, and sometimes it's even worse than when they have a dictator. So we all condemn coup in any country in general. At the same time though, you just have to ask yourself, where were all these countries, where were all these presidents when the man changed the constitution and when he forced himself on the people for a third time? That is what I want to know. Where was the UN when the man changed the constitution? Where was the AU? Buhari that is condemning the coup, where was Buhari when the man changed the constitution, ran for third time by fire by force? You know, it's very easy to condemn a coup, but you have to understand why it keeps happening in Africa. It's because of the useless leaders that we have that don't want to live by fire by force. I do know that there's a clause in the UN Charter and as well as the AU that they don't interfere with the internal affairs of individual countries. But I don't understand why they will now talk when a coup happens. If you will not talk when the person is changing constitution or when people are overstaying their term limit, why are you now speaking? I don't get it. Just let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. I'm also condemning the coup, but don't forget that we condemned him when he changed the constitution and when he ran for third time by fire by force. So we condemned him that time. So we have a right to condemn the coup as well. We'll keep you guys posted on what's happening in Guinea. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So did you guys see the video of the governor of Ebonyi State talking about Buhari? Oh my God.
God will also give us the next president who has good heart, like President Buhari, for the good of this country.
For the good of this country or for his own personal pocket?
God will also give us the next president who has good heart, like President Buhari.
Good heart? He's talking about Buhari and good heart in the same sentence. How is that even possible?
We need God's own anointing, our anointed president, for the interests and unity of this country.
Okay, he even mentioned unity. I don't remember Nigeria ever being this divided at the time of Buhari, yet he wants another president like Buhari. Kilagbe, Kilaju. Is he alright? What exactly is his problem? Esa, if you're watching, let us know exactly what is happening inside the peripheral level of your photosynthesis so we would know how to pray for you. Is he in tune with what is happening in Nigeria at all? Too many things are happening in Nigeria, and the biggest of our problems is insecurity. By the way, please move closer. Did you guys see that Facebook post by Sheikh Gumi? You know, normally I would say my father, but the way the man is going, I don't think I can still call him my father. Let's just say Uncle Sheikh Gumi. You know, do well, sir, in case you are watching. Yes, sir, we are watching you on Plasma TV. All these things that you are saying. So the man went on Facebook recently and he posted a very long something, basically condemning sending the military to fight against the armed herdsmen and the bandits that are destabilizing destabilizing the northwest region. The man said that that would not stop their activities, that it will only complicate the crisis.
The Herdsmen, they are going nowhere. They are part of us and we are part of them.
I don't understand, sir, Alaji. You know, the man is now speaking like a spokesperson for the bandits.
We must live with them. You can't drive them away, and they can't drive us away. They are our neighbors, so we should never allow them to be our enemies.
You see what I mean by him speaking like their spokesperson? So are they now our neighbors? The one that baffles me the most is when he said that sending soldiers after them is no solution or wisdom. Let me quote him again. He said, when you don't have the monopoly of the instrument of violence, he's talking to the government too. He said, then dialogue has to be the monopoly of resolving the conflict. Alaji, once again, why don't you just come out clean? Come out. Why are we troubling ourselves saying that we don't know the bandits or we don't know the killer herdsmen? Why don't you just tell us what you know? Ben, people are dying. Alaji, don't you have conscience? Innocent people are dying every single day in Nigeria. Speaking of herdsmen, I'm sure that you guys have heard about Sowore's younger brother that was killed recently. Last Saturday, near Okada, on his way to Benin. He was actually coming from University in Edo State, where he's studying pharmacy. For those who were wondering at the age of 47, yes, that's because he actually went back to school at the age of 47 to study pharmacy. So, up till now, no one knows exactly what happened and how he died. All we know was that after he was fired, he kept driving, hoping to get to the hospital. So he was holding the gun with one hand and was driving with one hand until he lost control of the vehicle. Unfortunately, he had bled so much, so he gave up the ghost. Police were the first at the scene, and the police are saying that he was probably shot by herdsmen. And we're not saying that this is not true, but you know, you have to ask yourself, how come they didn't take anything from him? Because normally they would kidnap people and ask for ransom, or sometimes they would rob people or take their land or take something from them before killing them. But in this case, they just killed him. Now, the police have promised to investigate the killing, and they vowed to arrest the killers. And we're so grateful that the police are doing that, and we're also waiting. Thank you so much. But once again, it's not like I don't believe the police, but I do have a number of things that worry me about this death, a number of questions. First of all, the police frustrated the family when they tried to do an autopsy. I spoke with Sowore a couple of times, and he said that the police were asking them to pay 800,000 naira before the autopsy would be done. And I'm like, what? Why? Like, anyway, the family fought back. Eventually, they agreed to pay the money, and then they told them that there's a senior police officer that had to be at the autopsy, but that the man had to go to Abuja for an emergency autopsy. So they said that the family had to wait till Friday night for them to do the autopsy. And I was like, why? Meanwhile, they knew that his burial had been planned for Thursday. In any case, the family said, don't worry, there's no need to wait till Friday. Let's just bury the guy. And the most ridiculous of all of this is they made the family sign an affidavit that they're the ones that said they don't want an autopsy. I'm like, how does that even... So they wanted to do autopsy, you asked for 800,000 naira, which I'm sure there will be no receipt for, because I don't know how you would explain that. That's almost 1 million naira. Why? You see why I have a lot of questions? And when they finally agreed to pay you, you said someone that has to be there had to go to Abuja, and they said, okay, let's just go and bury him. And now you are making them sign an affidavit that they are the ones that said they don't want to do an autopsy. Why would the police go to this length to frustrate them when it came to autopsy? But you know, the good thing is they finally agreed to allow the family to do the autopsy. The police agreed a day to the burial that they would do the autopsy, but it's so sad that they said they would do it on the day of the burial, which means that the family had to push the burial backwards. Above all, Sowore could not attend his brother's funeral because he's still restricted to Abuja. He's still not allowed to leave Abuja, and neither the president nor the vice president said anything about this. You couldn't even allow him to go to his hometown for his brother's funeral because of what? You know, this is so much about the Buhari's administration, the Buhari's government, and also the vice president. Mr. Felix Olajide Sowore was survived by his wife, his 4 children, as well as his siblings. If anyone is wondering how to help in any way, this is the wife's account details. Like I said, he left behind 4 children. So if you're interested, you can help her. It's not by force, because I know that some people will say, how come he's not the only victim of the herdsmen killings? Yes, I know. If you know other victims, please help them as well. So you don't have to, but if you're interested, if you're wondering how you can be of help to the man's family, this is his wife's account details. May God comfort the family, and may his soul rest in peace. You guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to the Gambia, my Gambia. Oh my God, I have really missed the people of Gambia. Ladies and gentlemen, can you guys believe that Mr. President Adama Barrow has formed an alliance with the former president, Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Ejeje Yahya Jammeh Babili Mansa? The devil is a liar. Wait, what? Yeah, he did. Like, oh my father and my God. Gambians, what is going on? Hey, well, if somebody had told me this would happen, I would say it's not possible. Hey, their presidential election is coming up this December, guys. December 4th, I believe. And the man has formed an alliance with Jammeh. Yeah. Please enlighten me. What is happening in Zagambia? Koyeme, I'm not understanding at all. Do you know that people fought for this man to become president, to take over power from Yahya Jammeh? Do you know that people died? Do you guys remember that Yahya Jammeh refused to step down that time after Adama Barrow won the election? In fact, they had to do the swearing in for Adama Barrow in Senegal. You guys remember that time? Ben, we covered it on this show. His son died at the time that he won the election, and he could not go to the Gambia to bury his son, even though it's like right next door to Senegal, because Yahya Jammeh wanted to kill him at the time. And now he formed an alliance with the same Yahya Jammeh. Hey, whoa, I don't get it. As you guys know, Yahya Jammeh has been in exile since then in Equatorial Guinea, enjoying life. So, but how did this happen? You know, ever since this man became president, he has been a huge disappointment. Sorry, Mr. President, there's no other way of putting it. In fact, some Gambians were saying that they prefer Yahya Jammeh, even though he was a dictator, that at least they had stable electricity and water during his time. I showed you guys that video before. You don't need to play it again. He promised that he would only be a transitional government. That is Adama Barrow. Now lie, he did not step down. In fact, he ran in the last election. And now he wants to run again. Hey, so is he bringing Yahya Jammeh back to the Gambia or what? The devil is a liar. Let me know. Gambians, please enlighten us. We are begging you. We would definitely be bringing you guys updates on what is happening in the Gambia as they're getting ready for their election. Like, this is such a huge disappointment. Like, even the Gambians here in the diaspora, they gave me an award. For covering all the shenanigans of Yahya Jammeh and that, they gave me an award. I took a photo with the man. You don't need to put up my photo with him. Do you not hear what I'm saying? He's been a huge disappointment. But well on now. Anyway, I took a photo with the man. We all thought that he would do well. This is what you are doing. Now you are doing. Hey, now he formed an alliance with Yahya Jammeh. I'm not saying Jammeh is a devil, but this is just a huge surprise. Anyway, we'll keep you guys posted on what is happening as they prepare for their election in the Gambia. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So guys, I'm so excited to tell you that there's this new app that has been created solely to connect people of faith together, locally and globally. Yes, you can download it on your phone. It doesn't matter whether it's iPhone or it's Android. They already have users in more than 145 countries, and more than 10,000 downloads on Google Play alone. So ladies and gentlemen, introducing Faith Circle. This is a faith-focused social network, a chatting app as well as a live streaming app, helping people of faith to meet other like-minded people and to connect with their faith leaders, as well as make donations if they want to faith communities in real time. Now, when you download this app, you can worship with other Christians and you can stream live church services together and chat with each other while you're watching church services together. This is just for those who want to go deeper. Don't be going there looking for a wife or a husband, although what God cannot do does not exist. Amen, somebody. So you may find the one just by chatting with somebody on this app, but that is not the goal. The goal of this app is for you to go deeper in your faith. It's for you to get closer to God, and of course for you to fellowship with other believers. And I'm excited that they wanted me to tell you about it. It's one thing to have something great happening. It's another thing for people to know about it. They didn't create this app to raise money or for people to make donations. You don't have to make donations to any church if you don't want to, but in case you want to, they just want you to know that there's a way you can also make real-time donations. It's one of the things that you can do through this app. Oh, by the way, they want me to let you know that they have the premium version as well for those who may be interested to go even deeper. That one will cost you like $7 every month for subscription, but you can definitely download the free version and check it out. I've downloaded it as well, and I think that they did a really good job. So make sure that you check it out. It is free, unless you want the premium version. So my first birthday shout out of the day is making me jealous. I'm like, Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for my father, Professor Oluwapelumi Ojuri. Yes! This is a viewer who is celebrating his 50th birthday on the 9th of September. Happy birthday, Professor. In fact, you have done well. Let me tell you why you have done well. Esther, in case you are watching, your wife is a very tenacious somebody. Very, very tenacious. The woman sent us about 14 different emails. Just to make sure that we give you a shout out on your birthday. She said the video must come out on your birthday. And if you see the things that she wrote about you, oh my goodness. She said, my godly, quick-witted, intelligent, decent, and handsome husband. I said, Father. I said, I go love. You know, in her words, she said, especially for being resistant and refusing to stifle my visions and ambitions. Oh my God. She said, thank you for your selfless support during the most challenging periods of my master's and PhD degrees in 2 different continents. Now, what I love the most about this shout out is she said the children are watching how you're treating her, and that she believes that this is teaching them that girls and women are not objects that assist in fulfilling other people's purpose, but they are equally subjects and whole humans who should fulfill their purpose in life as well. Ah, Father, Professor, you see why I said that you have done well. On behalf of Madam, everybody here, we are saying happy birthday to you. We are all very grateful for letting her live her dreams and, you know, letting the children see a good example. Happy golden birthday, sir. Much love from your wife, Dr. Omoleye Esan Ojuri. And my second birthday shout out of the day is from a husband appreciating his wife. You see, I love how you guys are appreciating each other on this show. I'm hoping that I will meet this woman someday because I was told that she had a baby about the same time that I had a baby as well. Ladies and gentlemen, happy belated birthday to the beautiful swing dog Aksa Aseda. I've worked so hard in pronouncing your name, my sister. Please tell me I did a good job. Swindok, right? So her birthday was on the 22nd of August actually, but the husband contacted us recently and said it doesn't matter that the birthday has passed, he still wants a shout out for her because she's really special. Okay, let me read what he wrote. You may need some tissues because, you know, he said, I would like to just appreciate my wife for choosing to love me way back when things were tough and there were no indications of us making it. We have not made it, but we are way better than we were, and it's chiefly because of her support and unconditional belief in me. Oh my God. And then he said that I just love and cherish her and I would want her to know. My father, oh my God. Mr. Muwak Dominic Aseda, you're going to make us cry. Happy birthday to your wife, Yare. Thank you guys for watching the show, both of you and your family. And you have beautiful kids. Please say us well to them. Happy birthday, madam. And of course, I have my own personal birthday shout outs, you know, to some of my viewers on this show. First of all, my mother in Maryland, Mrs. Remy Geveni, who celebrated her 57th birthday in style. Mommy, you is beautiful, you is kind, and you is looking so sassy. Then, thank you so much, Mommy, for always being there for us. And of course, to my sister from another mother, Auntie Dolakpo Adedakpo. A real princess, Ifa, who is humble and kind and loyal and very, very supportive of all of our friends. Dolakpo, where is the birthday party venue? Seriously, you did not invite your girl. Bedolo, Auntie Dolakpo. Happy 38th birthday to you, my friend. Happy birthday to you, my friend. I love you. And of course, congratulations to my sister, Atito Yosi Etimefion. Yes, the author that I told you about on the show a while back. She just gave birth to a bouncing baby boy, and we are so happy for her and her husband. Congrats, guys. We just want to acknowledge them on this show and say congratulations. Do not forget, if you want us to talk about your product or your services, or you want to do a shout out for somebody on this show, send us an email at advert@adeolafayehun.com. All right, y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, hey, you're the one missing out. How would you know when we upload a new video? Better press the subscribe button and the bell button so that you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video. Until next time, I'm gonna see you all later. Peace out. Oh, don't be offended. Some people like when we upload individual stories. So if you get a notification and you're like, I've seen this in the whole episode, it's because they want us to upload the individual stories. You get what I'm saying? Different countries want different stories. Did I say peace out already? Peace out.
Oh, wait. Were you asking us that?
I was still recording.